Welcome back, YouTubers, to my channel of an everyday life of an aspect. If you're new to my channel and you landed on my page today, I welcome you with open arms. Regardless of what you guys, are going through, hopefully you'll find some peace and hope and clarity and understanding to what you're going through, as well as maybe just to seek out the information that you're looking for. It has been brought to my attention, obviously, that I'm doing all about the mental health disorders versus basically autism and serious. I'm trying to tidy up, even though, like I said, it's going to be a real broad spectrum of different topics in the mental health versus the autism and series, and hopefully later today I can get back into some other bits and pieces, such as like here's say my Beauty from Ashes channel of your everyday personal struggles of what you go through, of your general health versus personal struggles, or whatever it may be, that will range from everyday topics that we go through, be it money issues, divorce, marriage problems, miscommunication with your family or friends, and the like. So this one's going to be in the mental health series, obviously, and this one's going to be listed under all about schizophrenia help central, so look out for that playlist if you are looking for some of that for tips and advice. But before I begin this, as always, as a disclaimer, I'm no medical doctor. I'm just your normal everyday Joe blogs, sharing my life stories with Asperger's syndrome and the like, as well as basically also hoping that if you see any warning signs and symptoms, basically seek professional help for yourself or your loved one, as well as seek an opinion for yourself or loved one. And if you feel if any of these videos ain't for you, you can either A, dismiss it, or B, the choice is to just pass it on to someone you think is needing to hear this, because obviously with some of these topics that I've been bringing close to my heart, be it mental health and just everyday struggle stuff that I've been through, someone needs to hear it, obviously, and hoping that in saying this that it will reach the right person in time for them. So as we know, basically this is going to be part one of it, and this one's going to be called What is Schizophrenia? On the All About Schizophrenia series. So as we know, basically the cause of schizophrenia will vary from person to person of the everyday symptoms and the like. Everyone will experience it differently, mainly because it will make it most likely impossible or possible for a reasonable recovery going on to lead a fulfilling life. About 1/3 of the population of people, or 1/3 of people experiences schizophrenia, will eventually have ongoing problems, perhaps with continuing symptoms such as hearing voices. The effects of the illness will reduce over time, however, with early effective recovery-oriented treatment and care, including knowing how to look after yourself very well. Schizophrenia can be successfully managed like many other mental health disorders and whatever else you may go through in your everyday life. There's also some suggestions that as people progress into their later years, that the signs and symptoms of schizophrenia may even lessen. It's very important to get a diagnosis and treatment as early as possible, however, the sooner the better, as they say, the early bird catches the worm and whatnot. Schizophrenia can be effectively treated and you can recover. It's now accepted that the fact is that earlier the effective treatment is started and again, the better chances your recovery will be in the long run. Recovery isn't defined as the complete absence of symptoms, however, many people may, misinterpret it as that way. But living well without these symptoms and will have a different meaning with each person that goes through schizophrenia. If you think you have schizophrenia or you are worried about a loved one that does, it's important to talk to your doctor or counsellor or someone else that you can trust as your first step to getting the important help you need or they will need. So, as I said before, the question is, you'll be wondering, you'll be questioning out to me, what is schizophrenia, SB? Well, there are many variations of definitions based on the medical journals that I've been researching versus, Google as I've been researching this and whatnot. So these are the ones I thought would hopefully be easier to understand and clarify to all. Number one, it could be a chronic and severe mental disorder that affects how a person thinks, feels, and behaves around others and to themselves. People with schizophrenia may seem like they have lost touch with reality. Although schizophrenia isn't as common as other mental health disorders that I have clearly discussed, the symptoms can be very disabling. Number two, it could be a long-term mental health disorder, which obviously it would be, of a type that involves a breakdown in the relation between thought, emotion, and behavior, leading to faulty perception, inappropriate actions and feelings, withdrawal from reality and personal relationships into fantasy and delusion, and a sense of mental fragmentation. Last but not least, number 3. Schizophrenia is a chronic brain disorder that affects about 1% of the population. When schizophrenia is active, symptoms can include delusions, hallucinations, trouble thinking and concentration, and lack of motivation. Most people with schizophrenia aren't dangerous or violent, so we need to take that into consideration when we look at people that have schizophrenia. And to bear in mind also before this, if you hear some of the statistics that's involved in the UK versus the US, I humbly apologise. I've been trying to look for some that involves New Zealand statistics with people with schizophrenia or any other mental health disorders that are clearly addressed earlier in the piece. So therefore, we just gotta have to try and imagine it out what it's like in these percentiles and facts and figures and whatever else I give out to you. So enough of the do, guys. Basically, this is hopefully a real short and brief overview of what is schizophrenia. Can you like for thumbs up for support and engagement? Comment below. Feel free to share these videos around to family and friends. Also, feel free to comment below if you do suffer from schizophrenia. How do you go about it? Whatnot? Maybe open it up to a forum. What do you do to actually, help you cope with your everyday functioning with schizophrenia, so that we can all learn from each other, obviously, of what life is like. Hopefully, this will be a non-judgmental forum for you guys to discuss this, as well as any other topics that I might bring up open for the discussion board. Feel free to follow me on my social media sites if you haven't done so already, as well as following me through my journey by subscribing to my channel. Don't forget also, as you subscribe to the channel, to turn on the notification bell so you can have fresh new content whenever possible and when I upload, when and where possible. So enough for today, guys. Thanks for your support, thanks for watching. Do what you love, what we do. Until next time, Aspie signing out, and I'll see you again soon. Ciao for now.